Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. NMAT 2022 registration has begun and the examination will start on 10th of October and will go on till December. So the main question right now the candidates have is when should they take NMAT? Should they take in October, in November or in December? कब देना चाहिए? क्या सही रहता है? कब देना गलत रहता है? ठीक है, when do most of the people write NMAT? And one more important question you should also ask is whether you should write NMAT or not. NMAT देना भी चाहिए कि नहीं देना चाहिए. So let us evaluate all the pros and cons of writing NMAT and also about when is the right time to take the examination. So please watch this video to understand that when you should take NMAT, whether in October, November or December. You can subscribe to my Telegram channel, which is by the name MBA Karo, and to my YouTube channel for more updates on MBA prep examinations. So we will talk about three things. First is that why you should take NMAT. Second is why you should not take NMAT. And third is when you should take NMAT. So three important questions I'm going to address in this video. So there are a lot of reasons that why you should take NMAT. First thing is NMMS Mumbai, the top college through NMAT, is one of the top B schools. Okay, you can consider is among top 20 B schools in the country. Okay, then location is Mumbai, so location makes a lot of difference. Right, so if the college is located in a metro city, then of course you get assistance and placement, you get good internship opportunities, you can get easily get some projects, etc. Okay, so that is the thing that NMMS is among top 20. Then second reason to take NMAT is some people who feel that CAT, ZET, IFT, these are difficult examinations. NMAT as compared to those examinations is easy. So it is, I'm not saying that it is very easy, it is a moderate difficulty level, but definitely easier than CAT, than ZAT and IFT. So if you are worried about the difficulty level of those examinations, then you can like take NMAT. Then one good thing about the paper is it is very standard paper, right? It is conducted by GMAC, which is the organization that conducts GMAT. Okay, so there is a standard paper, equal difficulty level across slots. Okay, although it is conducted for a duration of 2 months, there is a lot of consistency. Like for example, if there are RCs, they will ask equal number of RCs. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि किसी एक slot में एक ही RC पूछा, किसी में चार पूछती, right? Number of DI questions, number of other topics, puzzles, etc. would remain almost the same. So students do not feel that the difficulty level was drastically different. Okay, then it can be taken from October to December. The good thing is like it will depend on your preparation. You can book your slots, and by the way, if you have not yet registered for the examination, register soon because a lot of slots have been already booked. Okay, there are only few slots left, especially December slots are done. Okay, because people generally take the examination in the end and they book it early. Okay, then it can be taken up to three times. So if you are not happy with one score, you can go for the second attempt, for the third attempt. But there is a catch here. So NMMS considers only first attempt. The top institute only considers your first attempt. However, if you want to apply to other colleges, they can accept second, third attempt. They consider the best of the three attempts. Okay. Then there are certain foreign universities also that accept NMAT scores. So they consider your best of three. NMMS will consider only your first attempt. Okay. Then there is no negative marking in the test. So like you can like mark flukes in some of the questions, and if you are lucky you may be able to score more than what you deserve. Now one another reason that some people take NMAT, they do not want to go to an MIMS or any other B school, they just take it as a rehearsal for CAT, right? So you will be appearing for CAT, many of you would be appearing for CAT, which is a big examination, and you feel the nervousness that how is it to appear for an examination in an examination center, because you might not have appeared for any examination for the past 4 5 years, right, or maybe 3 4 years or so, you might not have any appeared for any competitive examination. So how does it feel to sit in an examination hall of a competitive examination? You can get that feel by writing NMAT before CAT. Okay, so that is one another reason you could write NMAT. Now, why should not appear for NMAT? What are the reasons that you should not appear for this examination? See, there are only a few top institutes. Okay, there are only few top institutes. Like in CAT, if you appear, if you get 90%, then you have many options. Okay, even if you are 90%, you have many options. But in NMAT, if you let us say, even if you get 95% or low, right, you do not get too many options. Right, there are very few good colleges. So that is a drawback. Okay, so if you are similarly, if you go for CAT, you can get many options. Here you get lesser options. So even unless you are in the top, very few of the students, then it does not make sense to write NMAT, because you can get much better colleges at the same level of percentile and all in CAT. Then it is a very costly thing, right? Costly in the sense that it gives you option to retake, it gives you option to reschedule the examination, and whenever you apply for colleges, you have to pay fees separately. You appear for GDPI, you have to pay fees separately. So lot of fees. And if you talk about the registration fee also, registration fee generally examinations have around 2000. So this fee is 3304 including GST. Okay, so the fees is 2800, and including GST, you cannot avoid GST, right? So that is just for namesake, right? 2800, but actual registration fee is 3304, which in itself is a big number. And if you go for three attempts, that means you are spending almost 10,000 rupees, right? So it's a very very costly thing. Okay, so like if you belong to, let's say, a middle class family, and you find that this is unaffordable, so yes, that is a big amount for many people. Then the colleges that you get through it are also very expensive, like NMMS, KJ Somaya. All these colleges, the good colleges that accept NMAT, they have very high fees. So, like you should consider your pocket also. If you feel that that would be too much, so avoid writing this examination, because you can get comparatively better colleges through CAT. Then another thing here is, if you are weak in any of the sections, you should not write NMAT. The reason being, there is sectional cutoff. Okay, and I'll show you a scorecard also of last year of one of my students. Okay, and here you will be able to see that there is sectional cutoff for each of the institutes. Let us say your quant is very weak, or your verbal is very weak, or your logical reasoning is very poor, then you may fall behind in sectional cutoffs. So unless you are fairly equal in all three sections, you should let's say if your one of the sections is very very weak, so you should not take NMAT, because you will not be able to clear sectional cutoffs. And another thing is, if your critical reasoning is bad, because if you talk about the LR section, right? So LR section has 36 questions, right? Out of these, sorry, it has 40 questions, and out of these 40 questions, like around 15 to 18 are of critical reasoning. Okay, so if your critical reasoning portion is bad, then you may not be able to score high, and may falter in the sectional cutoff. So this is one thing, that since a lot of people, when they prepare for MBA entrance examinations, they focus on conventional reasoning, that is the analytical reasoning, but do not prepare for critical reasoning. Okay, so if you have not yet prepared for that, and if you feel that that is weak, you should avoid writing NMAT. Then the question comes, when should you write NMAT, right? You have decided, okay, like I want to write NMAT for so and so reason, which could be any reason which I showed you, okay, or any other reason which you feel like. So when should you appear for NMAT? The window is October to December. If you are well prepared, let's say you have covered all the concepts, you started preparation long back, you are all set, I would recommend that write the examination in October itself. Okay, because the thing is, like, you will be relieved of pressure, right? You won't have pressure, you have to appear for one examination. You will be done and dusted with the examination, you can get a score. Okay, and the another thing is, like, let's say if you do not score well in that, then you can think of retake also. Okay, so if you are well prepared, go and write the examination in October. Then there might be some students who might be thinking of as a rehearsal for CAT. They want to see that how what is the experience of appearing in a competitive examination in the examination center. Okay, although this gives you both options, it gives you an option to write in a proctored format at your home, or it also gives an option to write in at the examination center. I would recommend that take it at the examination center because that gives you a different feel. Okay, so if you are taking for a rehearsal for CAT, there are some students who do this because they want to see ki, okay, this is how well prepared I am, and this is how it feels to handle examination pressure, an actual examination. So you can write this in November before CAT. Okay, and if your preparation is not done in October, if you're done in November, okay, you prepared for CAT and NMAT parallelly because sections are same, most of the things are same, a lot of things in common. So you thought that okay, let me prepare, and your preparation was at full swing till November. You feel that okay, you have completed everything till November, so you go and write the examination in November. The third scenario is you started your preparation late. Okay, you were not well prepared till October, November, or you could not do well in CAT, right? Or you appeared for IFT also. IFT is going to be in the first week of December, and then you realize कि अरे ये exams तो चले गए, right? So then you have an option that okay, NMAT is one of the options that I have. That's a backup plan. Okay, so if you could not do well in CAT and maybe IFT also, then you can write in December. Or like another thing is late preparation, or you had less confidence in yourself. You thought that okay, let me prepare, complete these things, and then write in December. Okay, so this is how you should plan your NMAT. Okay, so there is no hard and fast rule that if you give early, or there will be some rumors that if you take it late, the paper will be difficult, or people who take early, the paper is easy. Nothing like that. Okay, so those are just rumors. So avoid listening to those rumors and decide wisely. But it depends on your preparation level. Let's say if you are well prepared in October itself, why not give the examination in October, get done and dusted, so that you do not have that mental pressure ki ek exam dena hai. Okay, so that's how you should plan your examination. Let's look at last year's cutoff, right? What were the cutoffs for different institutes? What were the sectional as well as overall cutoffs? So this is a scorecard of one of my students. He scored 238 in NMAT last year, and he got all these. Got shortlisted for all these institutes. So NMMS Mumbai, that is the top preferred institute. Okay, so the total cutoff was 232, and like quant, this is QS is quantitative skills. Language skills, and logical reasoning. Okay, so NMMS Mumbai, the cutoff was 232. Quant, you need 70. So all these three sections are of 120 marks. Okay, so all three sections are of 120 marks, and all have 36 questions each. The time duration for each of these sections is different. So 36 questions, 120 marks. So out of 120, you needed 17 quant, 76 in LS, and 71 in LR. Okay, so then NMS Bangalore is the second best, second most preferred institute. So you can see that there is a decrease of 666 marks in sectional cutoff and overall 8 marks in total cutoff. Right, then you have Navi Mumbai campus that also had the same cutoff. Then Indore and Hyderabad campuses, they had even lower cutoffs. Okay, so further reduced by 4 and 5 marks, and this was a drastic reduction in the marks. Okay, so if you see NMMS Mumbai and Bangalore, although the the overall cutoff difference is just 8. The sectional cutoff difference is very high, 666 marks. Okay, so basically for NMMS Mumbai, you need to have very good score in all three sections, balanced score. So since it is non-linear marking, you do not know the marking pattern, but try to target at least like 75% of each of the sections so that you should get a decent score in all three sections and clear the cutoff. So that was the cutoff for different B schools, the Narsi Monji B schools through NMAT last year. Okay, if you need any help related to NMAT preparation, right? If you want me to start any series like for any section or something, please comment in the comment of this video. Okay, so that I can plan something for NMAT so that you get help in your preparation and do well in this examination. So in this video, I discussed about what is NMAT, what is its structure, why you should write, why you should not write. So you should evaluate first whether you should go for this examination or do not to go for the examination. And if you go for the examination, when you should write, so you got the answers, you know the reasons why you should write this examination, when you should write this examination. And if you need any assistance related to NMAT, please let me know in the comments of this video so that I can help you with that. So thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.